G'day guys, this is that idiot known as the Staff Sarge. I did fuck up a little bit. You see, there's this thing. You notice the Steiner rank? Well, when I did this first run, I was kind of trying to balance between Steiner and Davion, and they kind of got a little bit equal until I, did those Davion missions. And as a result, I kind of couldn't actually take any missions on Hesperus, so I had to actually go back and redo it. Yeah.
I've been contacted by a Merc connection with the Sky Separatists. Defiance Industries, which is Steiner-controlled, has several remote munitions plants that the Separatists want destroyed. Pay is top-notch for an assault in force.
Okay, so this mission, the first operation is pretty simple. Just run through the checkpoints and blow up everything. Now you see the thing is, if you have over 20 Steiner loyalty, then you kind of can't take this mission, and if your loyalty goes down again, the mission doesn't come back. So I screwed myself in that way. So the mechs we're taking, first of all, Mr. Rubius is taking the Direwolf Alpha Strike, as many clan LRMs as I could fit into the bloody thing. So that's our primary missile boat, and also the most armored rig that I'm taking in this thing. The Marauder is getting another use. Once again, I've altered the loadout on it, so rack 10 and a bunch of ER large lasers. So this thing should be highly effective for long range sniping. It's also not too slow. Next up, the Templar, which we were loaned. This thing's a nice mobile killing machine with... Honestly, I haven't changed the loadout from what it normally has, the X-Pulse lasers and Clan Gauss. Well, I think it originally has light Gauss and X-Pulse, so... and an SRM rack, just because. The only downside is it isn't too armored. And then finally we have what I'm riding to the battle. The final Thanatos, and I apologize that I could not find any kind of Talon schemes. I tried looking on the internet for custom skins and I can't find it. I couldn't figure out how to do it. So we have this. A mech which was chosen specifically because of the fact that the guy wanted to hear me say Killy McKillinkin. I don't know why he likes hearing me say Killy McKillinkin, but there you go. He wants me to say Killy McKillinkin, and I will say Killy McKillinkin as much as he wants. And we'll just take off some heat sinks there, because the Killy McKillinkin doesn't actually run any laser weapons, it's all ammo based. It's also fairly well armored. So I think I'll have a good run in the Killy McKillinkin. So there we go. Once again, with the Davions, I'm going with mixed loadouts. It's not all assault mechs, even though I can easily afford them.
Listen up, people. We're hitting a pair of munitions plants in this range of mountains. Castle anticipates heavy resistance. Give a ready report and go weapons hot.
Ready up. This is Hannibal. Ready up. This is Rubius. Ready up.
Things are definitely coming to a head in the Civil War. It won't be long before we have to make a clear choice for Steiner or Davion. I want you to know, sir, on behalf of the command staff, our first loyalty is to you. Where you go, we follow.
Thank you, Castle. That's good to know. Things are gonna get a lot worse in this war before they get better. Rendezvous at the designated nav point.
Roger. Roger, 6. Yo, man. Roger. 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 Yo, man.
I decided to have a look at some of the other mercs on offer that I don't normally bring.
Here we go.
Steiner lackeys.
And one of them was Rubius. I had a choice between, do I get the guy who looks like Chopper Reed, or do I get the guy who looks like your standard angry black man? And actually,
The designated target.
I got you, Lee.
Take out the designated
almost...
target.
Roger.
I don't know, in hindsight, he almost kind of looks like they, who was the token black guy in the Battletech cartoon? The guy who had the Centurion, I believe? That was his father's, and he was actually a covert agent, and he had to get to the Comstar thing in order to send a broadcast to, like, a bajillion dropships that were in system but required a hyper pulse generator. I don't know. I made my thoughts on that cartoon very clear. It made no sense, even with the canon of Battletech and whatever. But that's irrelevant, because right now we have Madcat Mark II.
Another one.
And now we have no Madcat Mark II.
Target destroyed. Target annihilated.
2 more coming out from the plant.
So, again, turret control center, so if you've got long range weapons, you can just snipe it. And they also have missile turrets in this mission. A couple of those. So I think this is the first time those have showed up, so LRM,
Roger, Spectre.
pure LRM turrets as opposed to Calliopes. Okay, and I think they're probably going to try and mess up Shredder in the Marauder. because the Marauder is the fastest thing around, aside from what I'm running, so... Come on. Can I get a double kill? No, damn it. And try and neutralize those laser turrets.
Another one. Bite the dust.
Damn it.
Destroyed.
Double damn it.
Ceasefire, that's a friendly.
I know, it just... itchy trigger. So you clear out the defenders, and then you need to knock out the buildings, which goes a little slow for me because, I realize it's a little bit too late. I probably should have put on like pulse lasers or something, because to take down these structures with just ballistics, especially because I don't really have all that much ammo for them. The ATMs I can fire all day, no problem. The LBX doesn't have too much of an issue with ammo, but the AC-10 I did not give any extra reloads to, so it just takes a little bit longer than normal.
Munitions facilities at Alpha are history. Continuing to Beta.
And so now we go for a nice little stroll. Hello, random woman, I think, who's moonwalking. I mean, check out that thing. I mean, those graphics, just like those deer, or whatever they were, wildebeest. I don't know. Memories of Mechwarrior 3 when they actually had infantry models in the game. And if you feel like being a dick, you could either run them over or shoot them up with machine guns or lasers, or an AC-20 if you're feeling, you know, insane. I need to play Mechwarrior 3 again. This is the time you start wondering, do I say more stuff to fill in the dead gap? Do I just make an edit? If I make an edit, will it actually be worth doing the edit? What was that?
Nav point Beta reached.
Oh, sneaky fucker.
Enemy Lance coming off the hill at Beta. Look for him.
Commander, I show a reinforced demi-lance approaching from south of Gamma. Prepare for heavy resistance.
I don't think Shadowcats come with AMS, or ATMs aren't affected by them. That doesn't really matter. Oh, damn it.
Target destroyed.
So that first engagement was nice and simple. I mean, you had one assault mech followed up by two heavies, and they came at you one at a time. This time, it starts off with a Shadowcat out of fucking nowhere, which can do a bit of damage before you react. Then there's a Black Knight coming up to meet us. And I'm going to see if I can get Rubius to move up there and engage first. He'll either draw their fire, or he'll alpha strike them so hard that he'll drop them. Where is he? There he goes. Come on, Alpha. Alpha.
Roger, 6. Roger that.
And there it goes! Completely missing him by a quarter mile. That's what happens when you recruit new mercs. They don't have enough missions to actually get any kind of... You know, they haven't trained up their accuracy and shit. Fortunately, my other two have, which is why that guy's taking a pounding.
Target eliminated. Target's destroyed. Target annihilated.
It's not just a Black Knight. There's a pair of vultures, which, you know, we've engaged in the past. They're not the heaviest thing around. Just stay out of the way of their missile launchers, or they'll knock you around. Which is what I'm trying to do. Fortunately, you fire at that closer range, the missiles will try and home in, but they'll overcompensate and kind of just slam the ground. Kind of like that. And I kind of think I might be kind of maybe saying that word too much.
Target destroyed.
The things that happen when I do commentary with no planning after a long day of work. On no sleep.
Copy. Roger, lead. I got you, lead.
But you know what, fuck you, I got a 75-ton killing machine. Killing machine, actually. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that. Alrighty, so, the control tower, which is well out of range. If I had something like a Gauss rifle, though, it'd be going down. 2 Mad Cats and a Mad Cat Mark II, in addition to all the defensive turrets. I have more than enough tonnage to take them. The problem is, my mech isn't the best armored. And if I take any more serious hits, then things could go badly. So generally, here's what I do. You can either try and lure them out of the base and stay away from the laser turrets, but they're not too big of a hassle. Or you could do what I generally do. Make a rush, damn it. make a rush for the river. Try and get into the river so that way you're basically in a defilade, and you can engage them as they pop out. Get away, get away, damn it. Yep, once again confirmed. Missiles. Missiles will lose their lock if an ally, or if anything, walks in front of it. I think anything. I haven't truly confirmed. Oh, that's getting close to dead. I haven't truly confirmed if it's just like enemies as well, but allies definitely causes the lock to drop completely. And there goes the UAC. And I would say I wasted that ATM barrage, but I'm not really worried about my ATM ammo. I am worried about those gas rifles though. Manka Mark II is not too bad as a mobile sniping machine, but it is not a brawler, so they go down fast. You put enough firepower into it, as has been shown numerous times.
Roger that. Roger, Spectre. Copy.
And I'm paranoid right now that I've got so little armor that those laser turrets would be able to knock me down. So I'm sending my guys out first.
Nav point Gamma reached. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Okay. And then it's just the cleanup work. Once again. Yeah, fuck it, why not? I was kind of hoping that maybe they put them close enough to the factories to do something. I guess not. Actually, honestly, this is a reason why, I'll just say to end this mission off, if you do get involved in a running gun battle within the factory, it can be handy because, you know...
salvage in here ASAP. I want to be repaired, loaded, and out of here within 6 hours.
Copy that. TAC ops and salvage en route. Great work, Commander.
Well, we can kiss any future contracts with Defiance Industries goodbye. Hope this haul is worth it.
Oh, nothing of value was lost. It's only Defiance.
Our contact with Victor's liaison has confirmed the raid as successful and released our payment from escrow. Nice to be bringing in the big paydays. We've come a long way.
So, not too bad salvage. I mean, a bunch of my mechs are damaged, but I got plenty of money to repair them. I got more salvage to sell off or use. Probably not use. Get them repaired and get them to the marketplace. So yeah, having a running gun battle in the factories, as was recommended in the Mechworks on Talon. You know, you have the enemy do the work for you, or your guys miss occasionally and hit the factories. Whatever. That scene, we've still got obviously Hesperus. Yeah, when I originally, after doing Solaris, it kind of disappeared because there were no missions available. I couldn't have Steiner because I did that mission, and I could not do the Davion ones because my Steiner loyalty was too high. That I did not bother checking up on until that video, which is why, you know, things are a little bit different with the loadouts and especially the money. You know, I've got an extra 20 million that I didn't have before. So there you go, first mission of Hesperus for the Davions. Next mission will be the Steiners. We'll find out exactly what the breakaway fraction of the Thessaloniki Guardians was doing while I was raiding that factory. It's an escort mission. I think that sums it up pretty well. And it's a rather interesting escort mission as well. So, I will see you guys next time. The first Hesperus mech of the mission is the flagship mech of the post-Clan Invasion Battle.net universe, Clan Wolf's Timberwolf, IS codename Madcat. Despite the visual resemblance to the Marauder and Catapult, hence the spheroid name, the Timberwolf is an almost direct upgrade of the venerable Woodsman Omnimech, designed as a frontline heavy with an equal mix of speed, armor, and firepower. Thanks to the use of an XL engine, endo-steel internals, and 12 tons of ferrofibrous armor plate, the base chassis was made light enough for enough weapon tonnage to make it a true threat, while keeping a top speed of 85 km an hour. The Prime config is designed for long-range extended combat, with a set of LRM-20 racks and ER large lasers to strike at range, and ER medium lasers and machine guns for in-close. The alternative variants are just as flexible, using a mix of long-range heavy weapons like the Gauss rifle and ERPPCs, with a slew of shorter-range weapons also available, such as Streak SRMs and pulse lasers. The Delta config is probably the least conventional, due to 2 of its 4 SSRM racks being mounted backwards, probably to improve its ability at knife fighting, or to troll other warriors doing a bad shell with the whole cannot shoot them in the back. Despite being a mech with a low production rate, its popularity amongst all users means that any that are running will be kept running, no matter the cost. This is especially true in the Inner Sphere following the invasion, with captured Mad Cats being worth their weight in germanium.